Shalom, family. It's good to see you all here. I thought we could all use a good laugh this morning. So, we're going to talk about a country singer, a four-time Grammy winner. And this just goes to show you, y'all, these folks will artificially build a voice up in a record studio and then get in your face and tell you this is a great singer. Okay. And we have seen this before. And trust me, we will see it again because being mediocre in them folks' community, that is the thing. That is a thing. Being mediocre and get built up to being great artificially. We see what they're doing with Caitlin Clark. You know, they're artificially building her up in the media. And this one is a four-time Grammy winner. And when you hear her sing, she can't even carry a tune. But they got the nerve to complain about Beyonce. And you got somebody that won 4 Grammys and she sings like she's tone deaf. I'm just saying, y'all, girlfriend here sings like she is tone deaf. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to listen to this bad singing and I'll get into the rest of my commentary. Some of you might have seen this already. This is Ingrid Andress, and she is a country singer that clearly can't hold a tune. So y'all ain't fooling nobody on this one. She has a very enhanced voice to sound halfway decent on a record. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. I'm going to put it on full screen for you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get into this.
Rise if you're able, and kindly remove your caps for the presentation of our nation's colors by the Texas Department of Public Safety Honor Guard. Now to perform the national anthem, please welcome 4-time Grammy-nominated country singer-songwriter Ingrid Andress.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You know who she reminds me of, that little 9-year-old girl that was singing at the basketball game. She's equivalent to her. Definitely not a professional singer. They're parading her as a professional singer, but definitely not that. Yes, this thing is a country music singer. She sings country music. Mhm. And after this bad performance, she's doing the typical thing. She's going to rehab. I admit I was drunk when I did that. I admit I was drunk. So she's going to rehab. They scream rehab for everything. If they get caught doing a racist rant or being a Karen out in public, they're going to rehab. If they stub their toe out in public, they going to rehab. Every rehab for everything. Rehab for everything, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. So, if you are a member of certain communities, making it to the top is possible. It may not be all you getting there, but they're going to artificially help you get there. You can best believe it. That's what they did for this one. They're going to artificially help you get there. I wonder how much enhancements they got to do in that recording studio for that voice. I bet you a lot. So you can see it's a pretty packed house at this baseball game, as you can see. And, behind her, those bleachers are pretty filled in. So she did the Star Spangled Banner very badly. So they said she checks into rehab after drunk national anthem performance. So country singer Ingrid Andress announced Tuesday that she's checking into rehab after Monday night's heavily criticized performance of the Star Spangled Banner at a baseball annual home run derby. So this is where she was. This was in Arlington, Texas. In a statement shared across social media, Andress admitted that she was intoxicated at the time of her performance before apologizing to her fans. Well, her fans at least know how she really sounds. You know what? You know how she really sounds now without all the little extra stuff done to boost up that voice. I'm not gonna bull s y'all. Uh, I was drunk last night, the singer 32 wrote. Wow, she's 32? Ugh. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. Oh, yes, it was. We saw you at the mic. We saw you at the mic. And you can tell how things are taught because it's always expressed in the same exact manner. It's just like when they get caught in a racist rant and it gets recorded. That wasn't me. Yes, it was. That was you. And as far as her saying that was not her, no, baby, that was you, and it was recorded. That was definitely you. So she claims that was not her. I apologize to MLB, all the fans, this country I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun. You know, I can just picture it now, y'all. She'll go to rehab. She'll get out and they'll give her another singing gig in front of a crowd and oh, she just came back from rehab. So they'll try to make a hero out of her for going to rehab. Yeah, I mean, I can see it already. So Andress label Atlantic Records declined Yahoo Entertainment requests for comment, but a representative confirmed that the singer's upcoming shows in Nashville, July 17th, and in Denver, July 24th, had been canceled, and that venues are in touch with ticket buyers regarding refunds. Yeah, how do you put her on a stage after she sung so poorly and intoxicated? And I bet you this is not the first time she was intoxicated singing, but her performance was so bad, she had to admit something was wrong. Andra's forthcoming single, she got a single out that's coming out on July 24th called Colorado 9. Yeah, they'll have her voice all enhanced and build up and, artificially in the record studio to make her sound good on that record. These people are a trip. So she had other singles out, More Hearts Than Mine in 2019, Feel Like This in 2022, struggle to hit many of the high notes while performing the song at Globe Life Field where the event was held. Okay, who is a relative of this young woman that helped her get a singing career? Wait, is she related to somebody at the record label? Some record executive or something? I bet you she is. Okay. So the singer took several artistic liberties, which turned into an off key, erratic performance that left many stunned and disappointed. When she was finished, Andress motioned to her in ear monitors, seeming to imply that there might have been an issue with her being able to hear her vocals. The moment became an instant viral sensation for all the wrong reasons. Critics and fans alike did not hold back in expressing their disapproval. Some called the performance brutal, while others questioned Andress' professionalism. There is none. There is none. I bet you if you look deep in her background, she probably got a singing career because she's related to somebody under a record label. Nepotism at best. The worst national anthem performance of all time. Yeah, you know what they're bringing up to now? Fergie. Y'all remember when Fergie did her performance? I did a video on that too. But yeah, they are comparing her performance with Fergie, but Fergie, I don't think was drunk. She just sung horrible. So, the worst national anthem performance of all times, one tweeted. Some went as far to say as that their ears were bleeding after hearing her sing. Commenters also pointed out that at least one of the baseball players at Derby was laughing. Yes, he was. It was one of the white players. I saw him. He kind of tried to look down, but he was laughing at her. If you go back and look at the video, you can get a glimpse of it. He was laughing at her. So, y'all, this is their talent from their community, you know, and I bet you the people that like her and they are her fans are the ones that were highly critical when Beyonce tried to, when she did put her country music album out. I bet you those are the same ones that were highly critical of her. And this chick, look, Loretta's meows sounds better than her singing. Seriously. There's only so much covering up you can do for bad talent. That's all I'm saying. Mm. But I think that's hilarious, y'all. I think it's hilarious. She was trolling, huh? That, by the way, that beeping, I bought a little label printer, and that's what you're hearing beeping. It's not it's not a fire detector or anything like that. Has my little printer. Mhm. Mhm. Wow. So, y'all, I thought you could use a good little laugh this morning. I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And if you have not heard, I just put out my Batana oil yesterday, and I hope some of you will come by on Etsy and check it out. It's definitely worth having. It is one of those oils that Dr. Sebi spoke about when he was still alive, and he was saying how, the women in Honduras would use that to grow their hair, and they would grow a lot of thick, long hair with that. So, I got it. It's available, and when I got it, it was kinda hard. So what I did, I decided to make it, it's still 100% raw, but it's whipped to make it easier for you to use if you happen to buy it. So y'all, please enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll definitely come back again on another topic. And, oh, y'all, be on the lookout. I got a video coming out. Joe Biden spoke at an NAACP event, and he made a promise to the Black community while he was there. So please be on the lookout for that video. You don't want to miss it. Shalom, family.